I'm Rose Byers, and today I'm going to be singing 4 Scottish traditional songs, 2 of which I've wrote, and they're all really good examples of love. The first song I'm going to sing is a song that I actually wrote called For Jean. This is a song that I really enjoyed writing, and it's inspired by Robert Burns' wife, Jean Armour. I was really inspired by her, by the way she stood by her husband, even though her father resented Burns, and also she found out that he was having tons of affairs, and still she decided to stick by him and love him. And I thought that was just really surprising, and I really wanted to write about it. So I thought she was a really inspiring woman. So this is for Jean. I don't know how you did it through all those twists and turns. No one but you knows what it's like to be the wife of Robert Burns. Known as the Belle of Mauchline, you are an inspiration to all. Carrying on when times were tough, you'd stand strong and tall. I don't know how you did it through all those twists and turns. No one but you knows what it's like to be the wife of Robert Burns. But Burns, he had affairs, and still you managed to cope, as 3 of your 9 children survived through your pain. You hung on to hope. I don't know how you did it through all those twists and turns. No one but you knows what it's like to be the wife of Robert Burns. When you married Burns, your father disapproved, but you listened to your heart, and you shone on beautiful and true. I don't know how you did it through all those twists and turns. No one but you knows what it's like to be the wife of Robert Burns. No one but you knows what it's like to be the wife of Robert Burns. The next song I'm going to sing is another song that I wrote, and this is called The Lament of Anne Boleyn. And I wrote this song after reading about the wives of Henry VIII, and she was one that really inspired me. And what shocked me the most was she got sent to the Tower of London to be beheaded by Henry VIII, but right up until her last moments, she said that he was a great man and she still loved him and thought he was so amazing. And I was like, what? I just don't get that. So I decided I had to get that out there. I had to tell everyone about it. So I thought I could put it in writing a song, because I just didn't get that this man called her a witch and sent her to be beheaded, and still she said she loved him. So I thought that was worth writing about. So this song is called The Lament of Anne Boleyn. Now here I sit before I die, in the Tower of London, waiting till my life it is nae mair, and my soul it drifts away. Jesus, receive my soul. O Lord God, have pity on my soul. I loved a man once, he was sae good, and once I was his mistress. He took me into his loving arms, and he vowed I'd be his bride. Jesus, receive my soul. O Lord God, have pity on my soul. He divorced from Catherine of Aragon, sending outrage into the church. We were married, and I became his queen, and gave birth to our daughter. Jesus, receive my soul. Lord God, have pity on my soul. We called her Elizabeth after his mother, and Henry loved her dearly, but he still longed for a son as his heir, and I just couldn't do it for him. Jesus, receive my soul. Lord God, have pity on my soul. I was tried before the angry jury. I begged and pleaded innocent. They all said I was guilty, and I was sent to where I am now. Jesus, receive my soul. Lord God, have pity on my soul. I wear my red petticoat under my grey gown. They've pulled me and pushed me down onto the chopping block for my head. Jesus, receive my soul. Lord God, have pity on my soul. I wish goodbye to you all, and to my darling daughter, for I must go and depart from this world. Please forgive me when I am gone. Jesus, receive my soul. Lord God, have pity on my soul. So the next song I'm going to sing is another brilliant song. I didn't actually write this song, but I've loved this song for ages. This is a great song called Strong Women Rule Us All. And it's about self-care love, as well as the woman's love for her husband who goes off to fight for the war. And it's about how she manages to stay strong when he goes off, and she manages to care for herself and love for herself and be the strong, independent woman that she is. So I think this is a really empowering, great song. There's a moment of your story that has always haunted me, when you set out in yon open boat to help the poor man flee. Was Cheerly Stewart's future already plain to see? Did you know he'd be a waster all his days? If you did, I'd give the world to find a single tear you cried. Free the Cullens, take the Carolinas. You showed us one and all the courage you could call from the tears that would not fall from your eyes. And after 30 years, after all that you've been through, was the thought of bonny Cheerly just a memory to rue? As you watched your husband putting on his coat of scarlet hue to go and fight for German Geordie's crown. But you never tried to hide behind the dreams of days gone by. Free the Cullens, take the Carolinas. You showed us one and all the courage you could call from the tears that would not fall from your eyes. And there's times I think I see you when I find the kind of face where a woman's independence has kept a woman's grace, where confidence and pride or hide behind the easy tricks of beauty. For to me your life's a light that shines across the stormy skies, through the Cullens to the Carolinas. Strong women rule us all with the courage they can call when the tears refuse to fall from their eyes. The last song I'm going to sing is a brilliant song called The Dowie Dens of Yarrow. And the brief kind of summary of this song is that a girl falls in love with a guy, but then, like most Scottish traditional songs, something bad happens and he dies. But this is a really good example of love because there's lots of characters in this song and they're all desperate to show their love for someone else in the song. So I hope you enjoy. There was a lady in the north, you scarce would find her marrow. She was courted by 9 gentlemen, and the ploughboy lad frae Yarrow. Well, 9 sat drinking at the wine, as oft they'd done before, oh, and they made a vow among themselves to fight for her on Yarrow. So he's come on high hill, and down by the Dens of Yarrow, and it's there he spied 9 armed men come to fight with him on Yarrow. He says there's 9 o' you and but 1 o' me. It's an unequal marrow, but I'll fight ye on one by one on the Dowie Dens o' Yarrow. So it's 3 he slew and 3 he withdrew, and 3 he wounded sae early, till her brother he came in beyond, and he wounded him maist foully. Gie him, ye false young man, and bring your sister's sorrow, for our in true love lies pale and wan on the Dowie Dens o' Yarrow. Oh, mother, I hae dreamed a dream of dour and sorrow. I dreamed I was pulling the heathery bells on the Dowie Dens o' Yarrow. Oh, daughter dear, I ken your dream, and I do will bring sorrow. Fire in true love lies pale and wan on the Dowie Dens o' Yarrow. So she's run on high hill, and down by the Dens of Yarrow, and it's there she spied her dear lover John, lying pale and dead on Yarrow. So she's washed his face, and she's combed his hair, as all she'd done before, oh, and she's wrapped him round her middle sae small, and she's carried him hame to Yarrow. Oh, hold your tongue, my daughter dear, witney for all this sorrow. I'll wed ye to a far better man than the one who's slain on Yarrow. Oh, father, ye hae 7 sons, ye may wed them all tomorrow, but the fairest flower among them all was the ploughboy lad frae Yarrow. Oh, mother, mother, mak my bed, and mak it soft and narrow, for my love died for me this day, and I'll die for him tomorrow. Overall, all of these songs are really good examples of love, whether it be unrequited, unbreakable, you name it. And they're all really special and just really good examples of love. And I think things like this should be promoted like that. And love shown in Scottish music should be promoted like that. So I hope you've enjoyed.